We started our diet in the dumbest way possible. Hi, I'm Brian.
And I'm Jessica. Welcome to Crocs in the Kitchen. We're a married couple who live in St. Louis, Missouri with my baby boy, Oliver.
Oh, baby boy.
And my baby girl, Scout. Plus, a ton of her plush animals.
Wait, where's Peef?
I don't know. This show started because we were really fat and we decided to lose weight again.
So we lost a bunch of weight before we got married 7 years ago, and we'd each lost over 100 pounds just counting calories and doing, the normal working out and all that stuff. But then we got married and we went on our honeymoon and sort of never came back. So we never really got back on track after that. We never lost any more weight. We tried over the years everything that we could think of to try to lose weight, but nothing has really worked.
So I was at work one day on my lunch break and I was watching a video of Kevin Smith talking to Joe Rogan. And he talked about how he had a heart attack and he's not that much older than me. And then did this crazy thing of eating potatoes for 2 weeks that he learned from reading Penn Jillette's book, Presto. How he made 100 pounds disappear. So after watching that interview, I came home, I told Jessica, I was like, hey, I watched this really crazy thing. This dude I like, he, ate potatoes for 2 weeks and then started a diet doing something else. And I was like, why not do that? Let's do that.
So I kind of thought Brian was a little crazy, but I was willing. I was willing to do anything at that point. I just wanted to get us back on track. I just wanted to get us healthy. So basically the next few weeks I started reading Presto and I read the entire book and I was like, you know what? Penn says don't take advice from a Vegas magician, but at the same time, he lost a ton of weight and, it seems like something that could work for us. So I started researching it and figuring out what he did after the 2 weeks of potatoes. And it turns out a lot of that was based on Eat to Live by Dr. Joel Fuhrman. So I started reading that as well while we were eating our potatoes for 2 weeks. And, it basically, we didn't really know exactly what we were going to do, but we just had 2 weeks of potatoes to figure out what we were going to do next.
So June 22nd, I myself started out at 514 pounds.
I was approximately 285 at that point.
But we decided that we were actually going to do this. And so June 22nd, we kicked off our 2 weeks of potatoes.
So my plan is, I think we're gonna get maybe 3 or 4 different bags of potatoes, like sweet potatoes, russets, Yukon Gold. Like we're going to Trader Joe's.
Maybe some fingerlings or something. I'm big and green today.
Yeah. That's how I like it. Okay, this is what we got. We got $18 worth of potatoes.
This is a heavy bag of potatoes.
Those Dutch yellows are pretty expensive. The gold ones too. So we'll have to see if
That's a lot of potatoes.
If it's worth it.
This bag hurts my hand. Let's go. We were happy to be starting something new, but we had no clue what we were in for.
People obviously think we're crazy. 2 weeks of potatoes, that's crazy, whatever. But it's more just like to cleanse your palate of all the food that you've been eating all these years, and you are like used to all the sugar, fat, everything. So potatoes are just something that's somewhat bland and you can just eat them. They're not like most people like potatoes, so hopefully they won't be too bad, but we won't be able to add anything. No salt, no anything. Can't add or subtract anything. So I just prepared our first round of potatoes. I figured we could each try a couple of each kind and see, and then maybe each eat half the sweet potato and see which ones we feel like will be the best. What you doing?
I am air frying potatoes for tomorrow.
How's it going?
It's going okay. It's potatoes.
Super potatoes. So we basically just put them in the air fryer and then we baked them last night and let them cool down, put them in the fridge, and now we'll just take them to work. So we just have to heat them up for a couple minutes at work, and they taste better that way. I don't know why. Brian found some scientific reason why, but he'll explain that to you. But they taste better when you pre-bake them and then microwave them versus just use the little potato pocket and microwave them. So, I don't know.
We did well for a few days, but eventually things deteriorated and the stress of the mono diet began to take hold.
Mm-hmm. Why are you frustrated?
Because it's frustrating.
What's frustrating?
It's like eat potatoes. Cook potato, eat potato. This is the equation, not, all this other stuff. Cook potato, eat potato. For another week. Cook potato, eat potato.
But it's just a potato. It's fine. You've made it through a week, almost. You've lost, 15 pounds, almost. You need to just get a grip.
Why are you filming me?
Because you're having a meltdown.
I am having a meltdown.
You're having a potato meltdown.
Yeah, too many potatoes. But that's not the point. The potatoes have put me on edge. You have pushed me over that edge. With your weirdness about traveling while eating potatoes.
I'm just trying to figure out how many calories I need when I travel with my potatoes.
Eat until you're full.
I just am trying to figure out how many potatoes I need. So I was doing this equation. It's how many calories are in a gram of potatoes? How many potatoes do I need to consume to get 1,200 calories? Because 1,200 is the very minimum I should be doing. Look at him. He's all frustrated. Well, here's the thing.
Eat potatoes. No, I understand that. That's a simple equation.
Yeah, that's the equation I calculated and figured out. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to help you too. But I suck at math.
And it got worse from there, believe it or not.
I am potatoed out. I am I'm having anxiety over eating potatoes. And that's making me mad, which is because I don't have anxiety, ever. And so because I'm anxious about something, that's making me mad, which is then feeding back into the system of I'm potatoed out, which is giving me anxiety, which is making me mad. I'm not liking this. But after 2 weeks of the living hell and torture that was potatoes, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. And that light was corn. Hi. Welcome to the final day. The day of reckoning.
It's the final day
The
of
end of
potatoes.
punishment.
There's no more potatoes. Wait, we have still more potatoes?
I'm gonna have to give potatoes away because we bought too many in these last couple of days. I've literally barely eaten in the last day or so.
Well, so basically we've made it to day 14 of potatoes. And it's been a rough go these last few days.
Yup.
We haven't wanted to eat anything, so we've just been force feeding ourselves potatoes. But the thing of it is we're going grocery shopping in a bit, and we're going to eat all our new nutritarian things.
We're gonna buy yeah. So not only do we have to buy a bunch of vegetables and that kind of stuff, we also have to buy all of the other not condiments, but things to go along with it as well. Nuts and seeds, beans, and whatnot that we need. And then a couple of other things for salad dressings and that kind of junk.
I just kind of am to the point where if I try to eat potatoes while I'm swallowing, I gag. And it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to eat potatoes. Market at 2:10 p.m. on July 7th.
2018, this will be the end of the potato road that we have been on. We have corn. Corn! Are you super pumped?
I'm excited. I'm also a little worried.
Why are you worried?
Because I haven't eaten anything in like 2 days. It's like really, so this is like the first thing I've actually eaten. Not to mention, this should be the first thing I've eaten that actually has any flavor to it. So I'm kind of waiting, like, you know, I'm getting anxiety almost over this.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Let's do this.
Okay, do it.
Right in the middle.
Well, is it as good as they say it will be?
Mm.
Is it?
Oh, that is so vastly superior to potato.
Does it taste like quinoa?
It's really sweet. I wouldn't say it tastes like candy, but that's because, I mean, I know what candy tastes like, but it is definitely really sweet compared to anything else right now. Oh man, but no, it's good. It's really good.
We ate a lot of potatoes during those 2 weeks, way too many. To this day, I still don't want potatoes. Even when I walk past the potato aisle at the store, I cringe and have flashbacks.
I still want potatoes occasionally, but I will never eat a plain potato again. I wouldn't wish 2 weeks of plain potatoes on my enemies. That is way too evil.
Let us know in the comments below if you want to see another video about the lessons we learned from eating nothing but potatoes for 2 weeks. So after that 2-week nightmare, we switched to what's called a nutritarian diet based on the book Eat to Live by Dr. Joel Fuhrman.
It's basically a vegan diet minus salt, oil, and sugar, or SOS, as some of the other nutritarians like to say. We've lost a combined 200 pounds since June 22nd of 2018, and we're continuing to lose weight as we go along. So I'm hoping that you will all join us as we do cooking reviews, product reviews, life updates, whatever it is that we happen to decide to bring to this channel. But I'm hoping that you will join us on this crazy journey that we have started.
So be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out the links below to follow us on social media for all of our crazy shenanigans. And we look forward to getting to know you as you get to know us. Thanks for watching, and be sure to come back for our next video.